I have prepared some bath bomb mix right here. I'm going to set that aside for a minute while I talk about our molds. We have several molds, but the ones I'm going to use to make bath bombs today are the heart mold. It's a 3-piece mold. So you get the sleeve, the cylinder, and then you get two hearts. One goes in the top, and of course, one goes in the bottom. Just like that. Okay. Then we have the star, which is like the power-up star. It's got a concave, sort of a rounded interior, as you can see. And we have a cylinder. So. And they go right down in there. Okay, and the last one that we're featuring here is my patent pending. This right here is the Petty Bomb mold. You get a cylinder, a sleeve, you get the bottom, and you get an insert that goes right on in there, and then you get the top. Okay, we're going to be making bath bombs with all three today, just to demonstrate. Alright, so we've got our mix all ready. And we're going to start off by, I am using my hands, but we're doing this for demonstration purposes. So, that being said, I'm not selling anything, so I don't have any gloves on. Alright, let's start with the star. What I like to do is I like to get a scale. I like to tear the bottom and the sleeve to my scale so I can determine how much mix goes in every single time. Alright, so we're teared down here to 0. This holds about 5.5. We're going to go all the way to the top. Let's see how much that is. 5.75. Fine. We're going to just lightly put the top on. Stick it in the mold, the press, the Jenny Bell. Press down. And of course, it's going in at an angle so we can press it more than once. Alright, now, normally I'd have a pusher, but don't know exactly where that is. So we're just going to pull it up. Just lightly brush off the outside, and then I am going to hit it. There's the top. Isn't that beautiful? And then here's the bottom. Okay, we're just going to put that down on the table. There we go. That's the heart. It's a fat heart full of love. Okay, now let's talk about and do the star mold. Star mold is the power-up star. Same thing, I'm going to push it down in. I'm going to tear the scale. I'm going to put some mix in there, kind of just jostle it around a little. Let's just do it not all the way up, just almost to the top. See how much that is. That's 5.5. So it's a 5-point star. No, a 5-ounce star. Put that in the Jenny Bell. Down we go. And same thing. You're gonna normally you have with your machine you have a pusher. I don't know where mine went. So, see, we've got a pretty big Saturn ring on this one. Now, I recommend a paintbrush. If you get a little paintbrush, you can just kind of knock that off really quick. I'm going to tap it. And lift up. Isn't that pretty? And let's do the bottom. There we go. Put that down. All right, now on to the Petty Bomb mold. My mold maker and I have figured this one out, and I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. It's going to make making Petty Bombs really easy. But I want to show you how to load it. Okay, so we have 3 parts. You just put the bottom and the little divider in there. We're going to tear that to 0. Okay, now here's what you do. I got this little spoon. You just tip your cylinder down. I know that might not be, and you don't put a whole lot in there. Now the other thing about it is if you put a whole lot, like if you fill it all the way up to the top, you're going to get more like a capsule instead of a complete round one, and we'll do that here to demonstrate. So basically you just do that, fill up the chambers to about the same height, and you can kind of see. All right, they're about the same height. Put this one's probably got a little bit too much in. I'm going to put this on. Stick it in there, the Jenny Bell, and down we press. Okay. Now we're going to demold it. I'm going to just use my hand. Okay. Tap, tap, tap. Lift up. It looks like one of them stuck in there, but that's okay. It just fell right out. There you go. Isn't that amazing? Let's do that again. The bottom in there, the middle divider. You know, let's try it with our hand. Put some in, put some in. Let's put a little bit more in, so you can kind of see what will happen if your mix goes a little higher in the sleeve. Put that on. And the Jenny Bell, press down firmly. Alright, so we're going to just use our hands. I don't know where my pusher went. Somewhere. Now, I would get a paintbrush and dust that outside edge off. A little bit. Okay. So, 3 of them popped out. And then you have, I'm going to just move that out of the way. So see how that's a little bit bigger? Isn't it amazing? I love it. And you're going to love it too. Let's put that back in there. Let's try it without the center section and see what we can come up with. Let's just load the thing up about halfway without the center section. I've never done this before, but it's just a thought I had. That into the press, down we go, up again. Now there's probably going to be some that's going to fall out for sure, but well, looky there. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. But it looks like the bath bombs themselves come out and the other just, you got a diamond shape. Okay? Knock that out. There's an idea. So anyway, if you don't want to necessarily be deal with the center section, it looks like you don't even have to. Wonders will never cease. Let's do a star again. So anyway, there's how you load the Petty Bomb 4-up mold. Now these are available at jennybellpress.com as well as these other ones. Let's do another heart. Alright, we're going to tear it to scale. After a while, you don't necessarily need to do that, but I kind of like to do it. So we got 0. Alright, so I think the last one was, that's 4.5. I like 5. There you 5 ounces. I like the fact that it's rounded too. Push down, turn to the side. Of course, when you have use your pusher or your popper, it's going to make it even easier. Push down, go up, tap, tap, tap. Perfect little heart. Okay. One more, we're going to do the star. Oh, I guess I didn't need to take that out of there. The thing I wanted to talk to you about is this is a 3D printed mold, and in general, all the sides are exactly the same. However, if you notice a little difference, especially in the Petty Bomb from side to side, you can just take a little, you can find the best up and down fit, and then you can take a little, maybe piece of nail polish and just mark the top to the bottom. So it's just an idea that I had. So you have the smoothest slide up and down all the time. Let's see what it looks like if we go all the way to the top, just for kicks. All right. And then, how much is that? That's 5.5 ounces. Yeah, 5.5 ounces. Set it in there. Put it in the Jenny belt. So I'd like for you to tell us what other molds you're interested in. I know we're going to be working on a tablet mold coming in the near future. And I know you all are interested in a cupcake mold, which is another thing we're kind of working on. So, anyway, you know, when I first started out, bath bombs were not my friend. I was always having so much problems with getting the mix just right. This mix has my True Foam in it, and the True Foam, not only is it a nice foamer, but it also kind of helps the bombs dry out quicker. So it's a plus with the True Foam. All right, they're about even there. Actually, this one needs a little bit more. Okay, no. All right, now they're about even. In you go. I'm making a mess. Hey, you can't make bath bombs without making a mess. It slides right on out. In all reality, you could actually make multiple colors in each chamber if you really wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and kind of tidy up my area here. And hey, thanks again for watching this demo, and I hope you learned how to use the press and the new molds.